Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Angel. Yesterday was just nothing but an insightful day. I did everything that I said I was gonna do. I helped people, and there was a couple of just moments that really just stood out to me throughout my day, and I'm gonna tell you guys about them. So this guy gives me this dollar. A dollar, right? A little dollar. But what he says mattered. He goes, "Do you know whose money this is?" And me being me, thinking small like Angel does, I go, "My money." Because, he handed it to me and he says, "No, this is the Lord's money. Every day I eat, it's because of the Lord. So I give you this dollar, because the Lord told me to." And for anybody else, I feel like that would have just been like, but for me, it hit me because, it's just a reminder that God loves me, bro. And he's putting people in my life, even if it's just for a second. Man, like, I'm changing people's lives. And then I get $6 yesterday as well from this other guy, just being nice. Like, his sandwich, like, he had ordered a new sandwich and he didn't end up liking it, so I was just like, "If you don't like the sandwich, boy, like, I'll throw it away, give you a new sandwich, period." He's like, "No, you don't gotta do that." I'm like, "You don't gotta eat a sandwich, that's nasty. You don't gotta do that." So, I do that for him, and then he gives me the $6 like, "I'm gonna buy you lunch today." I could have cried. And then this little boy comes in, right? This little boy, this family, and like me, I call myself an empath because I'm really like connected to people in a way that does not make sense to me, and I'm figuring out why that doesn't make sense to me because I'm in denial about the power that God has given me. So this little boy, I think he's fighting maybe cancer. Something is pulling this little boy away from the world. And when I first seen him, I only just looked at him. I didn't say anything. I didn't understand what I was supposed to do at the time. And then, like, they order their food, they go sit down, and I go by the window and I just look at the sky. Just staring up at the sky, just like, this sky is so beautiful. It's like, it was like a grayish, whitish color yesterday. It was just like really beautiful, man. Like, everything was beautiful, and I'm just staring out this window just thinking about a beautiful life. And then I turn around. You know who I see? This little boy. And he's standing up like a small distance away from his family, like by the other table, and he's just standing there. And I just stand there and I'm just staring at him. And then I realize I wasn't seeing greatness. I wasn't seeing what I thought I was seeing. I was seeing his future. Glimpse of his future and what he's gonna do in the world. So I just mustered up the strength to go tell this little boy something, anything to just keep him going, keep him fighting, keep him just humbled in this world. He was about 7 or 8, like a little kid. And me in my grown age, I had to muster up the strength to just walk over to him. And I did it, guys. I freaking did it. And I'm so proud of myself. I'm glad I did. Because when I walk up to him, I say, "Do you believe in God?" He says yes. And I was going to say, and I told him, I said, "Well, God believes in you. And he needs you to keep believing and do something great in this world." And I tell him that I love you because God loves you. And this boy turned so red and like, God, and I just cry. I walk away from him and I cry. Wait, no, I turn to his family and I say, "I'm so sorry. I didn't ask permission to talk to your child. I had to tell him that." And I could feel hope come back to this family. And they had other kids too, and I feel really bad that I was only attracted to him, but he had a little sister, and I could feel this like ball of jealousy. Like, I wish that I was supposed to tell her that, but I wasn't supposed to. It was him, only him. Like, I saw a glimpse of this baby's future, bro, and if I was to not tell him, I would be denying a child hope. And I don't play about the babies. Like, I love the kids. So I did that yesterday, and it felt so good. And after that moment, it was just, I was in my highest self. My friend comes into work and she's going through some shit with DHS that is really fucking eating her alive right now because it's not her fault. And this is her baby, and her baby's not with her. And all I could do was just tell her, like, I pray for you. I pray for you. And I just walk over. I'm not a hugger. I do not hug people that are crying, just because I know now I was protecting myself from taking all that energy. But I'm strong enough now as a woman where I can hug somebody and just pray over them. So as I was hugging her, I was just praying for peace, just clarity. Like, I don't know what she's supposed to learn from this situation that she's going through, but I know God wouldn't put anything in her life that she can't handle. So all I could do for her was give her some of my energy, give her some of my hope, you know, my love, everything. Like, I'm finally strong enough to give people what's inside of me. And that means the world to me, because I remember just asking God to I just want to be happy, you know, show me why this man doesn't love me. And just from those little prayers, he's given me so much more. Like, I truly just, I'm honored. I'm honored to just be walking this earth with his covering and anointing on my life and my family's life and anybody that comes into contact with me. Like, I am a child of God. And one other thing, the guy that gave me the $1, he asked me, he was like, after I tell him, like, oh, thank you, like, I really needed that, like, I'm doing something for the Lord right now that really means something to me, and that's going to mean something to the world in the future. And he was just like, oh, so you're a Christian? I got into my weird angel bubble for a second, and it was just like, no, I'm not a Christian, because I truly don't want to be connected to what Christians have done to people in this world. When I think about religion, I don't just think about, like, the religion part of it. I think about what people in that religion have done to people like me, you know, like the people that astray from God. And that's why I know I'm not called to no church. Maybe after what I do in your life, you know, with what I'm saying, then maybe you go to church. But I feel like I've gotten more out of this thing, just being in my room naked, just praising God, than in a church. Because I realize when I'm in a church, there's so much energy and people around you that you can't really get his full potential of what he can do in your life, because there's so many people blocking what he's doing for you. Not on purpose, but not everybody believes how you believe. Like, so for me, church isn't for me. Like, it's just too much weird agendas, too many people judging people that they don't even know. Like, you're not asking me why I did the things why I did the things I did. You're just telling me that I'm a bad person and I don't believe in the Lord, and you know, like what people in religion do, tell you how you're not worthy, but inside they're only doing that because they're not worthy. In actuality, it's the people that go through the most shit, the hardest battles, that are worthy of God's love. I believe that, because this is me sitting here saying this, man. Like, y'all know, like, I'm getting so much closer to just telling my story and just being my higher self, but I'm still me and I'm still learning, so it's all baby steps. And yesterday was just insightful, and I loved every experience of it. I loved that I was able to plant seeds, little seeds of faith and hope, love, man. We all want it. Like, we all want those things, and if you say you don't, I'm gonna say you're a liar, because he created us this way. And I think for some of us, we're out here like looking for like the Mr. Right. I really do believe this. I watched this thing on Facebook yesterday and this woman was talking about it, but it's like yourself first. I can't love you, pour into you, give anything to you unless I'm willing to do it for myself. And if I do those things for you, I will eventually hate myself because I spent so much time and energy doing those things for you that it's just like now I have nothing left to give myself. And I never want to be capable of pouring into somebody and I can't do it for myself, or expecting somebody to pour into me when I can't do it myself, because eventually all I do is drain them of what their potential is, you know? Like, we don't realize the power we have, and the moment that we do, things change. I'm just laying out my smile right now, and this thing is big. Oh my gosh. I be watching my older videos because I am obsessed with me. This girl has come a long way. I look at my videos and I just see my face and it's just all sunken in. Like my hair was all brittle and dry, and now I'm glowing. I'm finally seeing it. And another thing, one of the girls that I had a encounter with over, what was it, Christmas. Remember when I was talking about something inside of me? She says that I have a radiating spirit. Little old me. I have a radiating spirit. Wow. Wow. That's definitely gonna be the caption for this video. It's gonna be the caption, the title for this video. Radiating spirit. No one's ever said that about me. I don't think I've ever given anybody that energy, and I'm truly honored that I was able to give you that, because I have spent a lot of years not giving people that. If you saw that, then I can only imagine what other people saw when I wasn't my best self. And I truly just want to apologize to those people. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I didn't know that I was that mad. I didn't know that I was that hurt, that unhealed, that scared, that little girl. I told you guys, like, she comes out to protect me. And now I have to figure out how to coexist with her because she's me. I can't live this life without her, like, because if I do that, then I deny my daughter access to my inner child. And that's how she's gonna learn, because as you get older and you learn new things, you forget what it's like to be a child and how it's that easy for somebody to make you feel small. And I felt small my whole entire life. And now I'm big. Like, I'm big. Like, I feel like, does that make sense? Probably not. Probably crazy. But whatever. I'd be crazy for the Lord than crazy for the world. But whatever. I love this. I love this feeling. I want to stay in this feeling. I cannot wait to see what today brings. Who comes into my life. Thank you. Thank you for watching. We're gonna end this video with a moment of silence. Just a moment. We deserve it. We're so hardworking. We work so hard that we don't even know how hard we're working because we're just getting used to it. And I just never want to get used to working so hard for something that absolutely means nothing. That's gonna mean nothing when I die. I'm gonna work my old self. I could have worked a whole entire life and not even came close to having anything that I could leave to my children. And now I'm creating something with God, because of God. This is not me, and I will never give myself credit for this. A little bit, because I did work too, but this is all God. He's given me these ideas. He's given me these people to just come into my life and just make me keep going. Like, I wish Tori could have saw the energy that I saw in her. I didn't see her future. I didn't see anything like that. But I would say that you have a radiating spirit as well, because something inside of me was so drawn to you that I wanted to be your friend. But I know myself. Right now, what you're going through and who you're trying to become, I'm not worthy of being your friend, because I call myself sometimes bipolar with this faith. You know, it's up and down. I never know what I'm really feeling, never know if I'm going to keep going. And right now, you don't need the distractions from what you're trying to do in this life. And it was an honor to meet you. And maybe somewhere in the future, when I'm stronger with this faith shit and I can actually just be this woman all the time, then we could be friends. But like, I loved your energy. I loved it. It was beautiful. I saw you, I felt you the moment you walked into the room. And I was honored to meet you. You're beautiful. I love your children. I don't know them. That might sound weird, but I love them because they're children of God. We're all connected. Keep going. Keep fighting. Keep being you and just becoming a great woman. And thank you. A moment of silence. And we're starting now. Bye guys, until my next video.